Solution, where we teach basic computer studies. On today's lesson, we are going to teach on the email etiquettes. And under the email etiquettes, by the end of this lesson, all learners should be able to write clear email subject lines, use proper greetings and closings, send attachments correctly and professionally. Uh, email etiquette means using good manners and professional behavior when writing emails on a platform like Gmail, Yahoo, amongst other email providers. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Today, on the subject line, uh, you need to be clear on what you're sending emails to. The first thing to consider is the subject line. Be clear and specific. Subject means what the email is all about. The subject line tells the reader what the email is about. It should be short, clear, and meaningful. Within just a loop of the subject line, I'll be able to know or have a glimpse of what the email is all about. A good subject line uh, rules. Keep it short, state the purpose, use keywords, avoid all caps, avoid vague values. An example is meeting request Friday at 10 a.m. Job application admin assistant. We should be specific on what the email is. For example, as you can see here, the job application. If I see this, I'll be able to know this person is trying to apply for a job. And in case you know which position it is, you should indicate, as you can see here. Assignment submission, computer skills, invoice for January services. Who are examples of a subject line starting with my health? Important question. This is very poor example of a subject line, and it actually sometimes might sound rude to some people, uh, considering maybe the levels of those people who you are sending the emails to. Switching tips: ask students to write with subject lines using strong ones. So, as a practice exercise, you can try to write a subject line and make sure it follows the rules as I have shown you at the top. It should be short, it should be clear, and it should be straight to the point. The second thing to consider is greetings that politely. Always begin an email with a proper greetings. The greetings depends on whether the email is formal or informal. Formal greetings is basically for workplaces, schools, and businesses, where you start with Dear Mr. Kamau or Dear Kamau, Dear Achieng, Dear Hiring Manager, in case you don't know the person, and Dear Customer Support Team. Semi-formal, you can say Hello John, Hi John, Good morning Sarah, Hi Sarah, and so on and so forth. Words to avoid while sending professional emails. It would not say hi. This is just basically for sending basic messages. Yo, hi there. Sometimes these words might sound rude to some people. After the greetings, start with a polite opening line. I hope you are well. I'm writing to request. Please find the attached. I would like to follow up on, and then you continue. This one shows some type or some kind of consideration, or that you care about the person you're sending the emails to. The third thing is the attachments. In case the email has any files attached, sending files properly. This should be sent properly. Attachments are files you send with the email. It might be a document, PDF, images, or anything else. Attachments, best practice, name the file given. If I see, if you're trying to apply for a job The attachment should be maybe CV or cover letter. Your name and then cover letter should be named properly. That file should sometimes people send files that are not named correctly. And if the reader gets the email, they're not even able to know what the email is all about. If you name your email correctly, even the reader of the email will be able to see within a glimpse of an eye and understand this is a CV that have been sent, and as they open, they have a clue of what they expect to see. Mention the attachment in the email. Always tell the reader you have attached something. Examples: please find attached CV. Attached is the report as per your request. I have included the invoice for your review. Check before sending. Teachers teach students to confirm. Yes, you should always confirm if you have mentioned that you have attached, if for sure the attachment is there. Final version attachments. File open properly and file size is reasonable. The file size also matters. If the file is so heavy, sometimes the email provider might have put a limit of specific MB, so you should be careful. Common attachment mistake: forgetting to attach the file, sending the wrong version, not explaining in the message, and sending too many large files. The fourth thing is professional closing line. End email politely. Good closing. Kind regards, best regards, sincerely, thank you. Add your name after the closing. Classroom practice activities. Ask learners to please fix the email. When sending this, that thing, see attached. Students realize this. Better subject line, proper greetings, clear attachments mentioned, professional closing. Make sure all these are captured as you do your practice. Kindly, kindly follow the rules. Kindly follow the rules in this section so that you can be able to write a clear message. And I'll be able to show you an example of an email. To send an email, you come to this section, compose, and then come here to this section. Subject line. Inclusion. Make sure you put in the email recipient that you want to send the email to. For example, I want to send to at Kate at gmail.com. Then the subject: application for job customer support. Subject: as I have as I have showed, you should start your email politely. Dear Kate, you already know the name of the person receiving the email. I hope this email finds you well. Full stop. I am writing to apply for a job post I saw on the newspaper, the newspaper or social media platform. Um, Customer support service. Please kindly see the attached CV for your review. And regards, there is Njoki, full stop. That is exactly how an email should look like. So sure. Make sure this is the polite thing of the email. These are greetings, and then there's now the body and the attachment, and then there's the closing lightly. Then make sure you attach whatever is needed to be attached. For example, if it's a CV, make sure you attach your CV as required. Come to the section where you need to attach your CV like that, and that is how you attach the CV. As you can see, it has been attached, and then now you can proceed to send your email. That is basically how you send an email that it has etiquette, and it will entice, even the reader will be able to follow or to read whatever you have sent. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Kindly consider subscribing, sharing, and commenting. See you in the next lesson. Bye.